aura. And once the world sees with scientific instrumentation that my aura is different than even my evolved kids, and which is even bigger than the rest of the human race, the world's going to proclaim me as God once they see what I could do. They have cadavers connected to me. Like my hands are a different color than my forearms because they have through chemical electrolysis they have cadavers connected to me to try to age me. I'll just show you what I looked like in January when they allowed these little generational pedophile monsters to try to age me. I'll just show you. Right here. And my body's recuperating. I told some cop that I could rejuvenate. And he's like, "Oh, Botox." Well, now I'm in the hospital, so they can't say Botox. Because in the mental health ward, they don't give people Botox to get rid of their wrinkles. And when you drink water that doesn't get rid of wrinkles, if not, nobody would have wrinkles. This looks like me. This is Edward VIII, and this looks like me. That's Allah. Here's my DNA. It encompasses the entire world. My dad was born in the United Kingdom. My mom was born in America on a trip. She lived in Denmark till she was 5, and then she came to Canada as a permanent as an immigrant, basically. And so I thought I had United Kingdom, Danish, and then German DNA. I have North American, South American, African, Asian, and then Europe. And me and my kids are the only ones that don't have numbers in those columns. Every other human does. And I'll just show you here. I look like Marcus Aurelius. My name is Marcus O'Thrill Chris. So here's how I related my DNA. This is January 2nd, 2025. And you see what my face looks like. This is my evolutionary pectoral muscles. And I'll just show you here. This is what regular 1 biology back, like this is what a back looks like. You can see the muscles right here. I'll show you my son's. He's technically generation 1.5. His back muscles are different. You can see that they're different than the previous guys. And then here's my back muscles, which are even more different than my son's. Like I'm technically generation 2. You can see how I have no ridges there. I have a V right there. I showed the doctor at the mental health ward. I showed him my xiphoid process, which is unique to the human race. I see my thoughts in color. I have a stabilizer bone beneath my knee. I asked ASK for when I say asked, they make me pronounce it AST for people in Scarborough, Ontario. I'm a blonde haired, blue eyed guy, and I asked. They're making me not pronounce it. So the world's going to see how flawless I am, and they're going to look insane in the future. I wanted an X-ray. They didn't give me an X-ray. They didn't give me a positron emission tomography. So any perpetrators pretending to be me is it's a high treason. Right, and so anyways, here's a regular back muscle, and then here's my back muscle. Once again, there's a regular back muscle, and you can see the indentations right there, and then my back muscle. I don't have any of those indentations because I have evolved human biology. It doesn't get more apparent than this, and They did this thing called the CCB, and one of the presiding members, I made her cough. I incriminated her twice on film. And in the sexual profiling system, they augmented my penis when I was a baby. They tapered it to facilitate copulation with women with small vaginas. And they knew they were going to rape me every single moment of my life, and they rape my kids, and they have stories about my unborn grandkids and high treason. And the best thing about treason is I get to execute people for that, and sedition. In Canada they say you could put them in prison for 14 years, but people are a threat to other people in prison because of computer-assisted telepathy and computer-assisted remote hijacking. So they're a threat. So these people need to be put down like savage fucking animals. Anyways, I didn't really want to swear in this video because I couldn't have got more apparent. Like, I'm related to Jesus. Once again, you can see I don't have those wrinkles. I don't have those wrinkles under my eyes. And but how do you rejuvenate? How does someone rejuvenate? I don't have end loops on my telomeres. I mean, I shouldn't have any of these wrinkles. Look at, I got a pimple right there. I'm 47 years old, and I got a pimple because my body's rejuvenating. So anyways, I couldn't have been more apparent. You have a yellow sun, you have a blue sky and a blue ocean and white clouds. So I'm God incarnate. I'm a blonde haired, blue eyed guy because of that. right? So in Christianity, they think you could believe in Jesus and at the last minute go to heaven. Not a chance. You have to be punished for your crimes and be rehabilitated, right? So in Catholicism, they have confession. They think they could talk about pedophilia, speak and all this stuff and all in code and not have any criminality happen. But if you tell police or psychologists criminal acts, it's their due diligence to inform, and you have to be criminally charged. So that's going to be the new mandate for Catholicism confession. And in purgatory in Christianity is too liberal. Is one more choice, one more pivotal choice, and then you go to heaven or hell. It's that simple. And once again, you look into my eyes, and this is my aura. They hide my aura, and that's why the former Pope died. And they're trying to make me blush. And so again, all the perpetrators at the Sioux Area Hospital, everybody wants a claim for my system. So here, showing them their home addresses, and the is long forever because I'm ally to these people, and I invented a decapitation machine for you to get these belligerents that harm Allah. You know, my body's a temple, and look what they do to my temple. They deface and defile my temple.